Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Learning with Altura. I am Candy, and today I'm going to be talking to you about depression. Depression, more common than you think. So, here we have our learning objectives for today's PowerPoint. We have what is depression, what are the signs and symptoms of depression, what causes depression, what is the difference between sadness and depression, how depression affects the way a person thinks, feels, and behaves. What are the most effective ways to treat depression? So, what is depression? Depression is a mood disorder. It causes a continuing feeling of sadness and or loss of interest. Although treatable, this disorder is very common at any age and has a negative effect on the everyday life of those that suffer from it. Depression can become severe and even lead to suicidal thoughts. Depression is more complicated than simply having a bad day or being able to snap out of it. What are some signs and symptoms of depression? Is there any signs that commonly go unnoticed? On this side, we have feelings like sadness, tearfulness, emptiness, hopelessness, anger, irritability, and all of this can be over small situations. We also have tired and lack of energy, but not being able to sleep, trouble concentrating or making decisions and remembering details, no appetite or sudden weight loss, or increase of appetite and sudden weight gain. On this side, we have losing interest in normal activities like sex or hobbies or sports or gatherings, having major guilt or worthless. On most days, you feel like you rather stay home than go to work or school. Some of the unnoticed signs that are also on the other side of our PowerPoint here are sudden change in sleep habits, appetite change, and the overgeneralization of equals or of equaling depression to simply feeling blue. A lot of the times we don't notice these things or we think that they're not because of depression but because of something else, but they can be a sign of depression. Depression can be caused by multiple factors. So here we have a list of 14 causes of depression. So genetics, grief symptoms, poor weather, too much screen time, unhealthy relationships, lack of sleep, poor self esteem, drugs and alcohol, a weak social support system, thyroid disease, serious illnesses, a poor diet. Oh, and we have thyroid disease again. Long term exposure to stress. So here we have sadness versus depression. So, first off, we have that sadness is a part of being human. Sadness is a feeling that we will all experience at some point in our life. It is a natural, normal reaction to painful circumstances or disappointing and difficult situations. Feeling sad is temporary and doesn't disrupt your life for a very long time. Sadness goes away on its own. Here we have two images of someone being sad. They're getting comforted by somebody else, maybe a sister, maybe a mom. On this side, we have depression. So, depression is a mental illness that, although can be managed or cured, affects one's everyday life. It can last a long period of time and can worsen for no apparent reason, leading to thoughts of death or suicide. Here we have two pictures of a girl that she's eating, but she doesn't seem like she's enjoying it at all. She's probably forcing herself to eat or maybe eating to get her mind off something else. Here we have a mom that we know loves her baby, but she just can't find herself getting herself together so that she can take care of the baby. So how depression affects the way a person thinks, feels, and behaves. We have our thoughts here. Depression doesn't only keep you from being happy, it also affects one's memory, decision making, concentration, and attention. This can cause you to have a harder time being able to resolve issues. Suicidal thoughts are common due to one's feeling of guilt and worthlessness. Feelings. So on the feeling side, we have feeling extremely sad for a long period of time for no apparent reason, having mood swings or sadness or anger and very common for someone suffering from depression. On the behavioral side, we have self-harm or violence towards those who this person may see as the cause of their depression, never leaving the house and avoiding social contact, and when they do leave the house, they do not enjoy the situation at all. Most effective ways to treat depression. Everyone deserves to be happy. All these therapies depend on what you and your doctor may believe to be the reason for your depression. So psychotherapy, family or couple therapy, hospitalization, self-help strategies, medication. Here I have 3 facts about depression. Girls are 3 times as likely to have issues or struggles with depression than boys. More than 1 in 10 teens struggle with depression at some point. It is possible to overcome and live happily through therapy and other methods. After learning all about depression, do you still feel like you need professional support? Please call Dura Centers for Health for an appointment with our behavioral health specialist at 559-686-9097. I hope that you all enjoyed, and I hope to get better with these videos. My mission here at Altura Centers for Health is to help the community learn all about behavioral health and different categories in behavioral health. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.